Yo, what's up guys? We got pokeaimMD. Today we're going to be talking about Manaphy, one of the most broken Pokemon in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Now, they did recently ban Drizzle on Showdown, but that doesn't mean you can't use Manaphy anyway. It still works very well. You can use it on manual rain, and if you're playing on Wi-Fi battles, you could use Drizzle. Nobody's going to stop you. So, let's talk a little about this Pokemon. Base 100 stats across the board. By the way, if you guys like these videos, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. I have plenty of stuff coming out. I got Wi-Fi battles coming up soon, hopefully this week, as well as Showdown Lives. I'll be featuring Manaphy later today, and you guys will see why this mon is completely busted. And of course, if you want to pick up Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, I do have a Best Buy affiliate link down below, or if you want to pre-order Pokemon Legends Arceus and you live in the US, might as well use my link. You can support me if you're going to buy it anyway. So the first set we have is a bulky offensive Manaphy. Now, there are a lot of threats currently in the tier, right? Breloom is a big one. So this Manaphy is modest for the power, max HP for the bulk. This is great because it lets you live like a Specs Kingdra's Draco Meteor, a hit from Latios as well, and you can just rest it off with hydration and the rain. You actually don't sleep, right? You rest it off at the end of the turn, you heal yourself, so it's really nice. Hydration is just a great ability. And the 116 speed allows you to outspeed Jolly Breloom. So this is a pretty big speed tier because you can KO it with Ice Beam. So Surf is your main move. You're always going to have Surf. That's your stab. I think on modest Manaphy, Surf is always the go-to. You could go Scald, but I just like the power of Surf. The next move is either going to be Energy Ball or Ice Beam. Now this really depends on what you want for your team. Energy Ball lets you beat opposing bulky waters, and it kind of differentiates you from Suicune. But Ice Beam is nice because obviously, like I said, outspeeding and beating Breloom. It can hit the dragons as well, Latias, Dragonite, Garchomp. So there's a lot of merit between both moves. Tail Glow is your signature move, and it is, well, it's not your signature move because other Pokemon have it. But, right, because Volbeat learns Tail Glow, if I'm not mistaken. Why doesn't Ampharos learn Tail Glow? Stop it. Give it to Ampharos, you coward. Anyway. So Tail Glow gives you +3 special attack. It's insane because Manaphy is really bulky, right? Base 100 across the board is a lot bulkier than you think. So naturally, without any investment, the mon just takes hits, and we have HP investment. Of course, Rest allows you to deal with Toxic. Rest allows you to beat Blissey 1v1 as a special attacker under Rain. And again, just get back to full. Like I said, this thing could eat hits from Specs Kingdra. So like if you Tail Glow and then Kingdra comes out, you go for Rest that turn immediately because in the Rain, Kingdra will be faster than you. They go for Draco. You eat it up. They're at -2 now, and you're at full HP at the end of the turn. The second set we have is the anti-rain set. Now, if you don't want to use Manaphy on a rain team yourself, but you want to use it because rain is super good, again, that's why Drizzle got banned recently, we have the anti-rain Manaphy with a calm nature, max HP, 148 special defense, allows you to eat up Kingdra's hits even better than before. Also, random hits from like Latios as well. You just take it a lot better than you would normally, which is why we're focusing on that special defense for this. It actually, you can even take hits from opposing Manaphy as well. But just so you can eat those special hits, basically just be the anti-rain Pokemon. And the speed, I already mentioned before, but the speed is there so you can deal with Breloom. Surf, Ice Beam, and Tail Glow. I think you definitely want Ice Beam on this set, just because it's a little bit weaker, right? The other set is modest, so in the rain at +3, you're actually KOing Breloom, which is why Surf is okay on its own, even without Ice Beam. But this one is calm, so you definitely want the Ice Beam there to be able to deal with Breloom. You have the Tail Glow to boost, and then Rest as well, like I said, with a Chesto Berry. Chesto Berry is just in case you're not on rain. It allows you to at least heal up Manaphy that one time and just get it up to full HP and wake up as well. But it's a really good anti-rain Pokemon, and I absolutely love Manaphy. Hydration is like the really big thing, and Tail Glow that differentiate it from Suicune. Otherwise, Suicune is just a fantastic water type too. The next set is one of my favorite sets to use on offense, and that is the Salac Berry Substitute I keep saying hydration like it makes a difference here, but the Sub-Salac Tail Glow set. This set aims to basically substitute with Manaphy, and it's really cool because you force out a lot of Pokemon, right? You force out Heatran, fire types in general, ground types with Manaphy, right? Like a Hippowdon and Gliscor. So you substitute, then you Tail Glow up on whatever they bring out, or you sub again, and let's say they go like Latios, for instance, and they go for Draco, or they go for Thunderbolt, or whatever. If you're running Ice Beam, it's a different story because you could slash Energy Ball with Ice Beam if you really wanted to. But yeah, so you substitute, get down to your Salac Berry, so you outspeed them. You're still behind your substitute. You can go for Tail Glow. You have a +3, basically sweeper, right? With the speed of 1.5 times, so like the Choice Scarf essential boost on this mon. So it's +1 speed. So timid, max speed, max special attack. You want to be timid for sure. Like the base 100 speed tier is so important in my opinion. And there's only a few Scarfers that actually outspeed you, like Infernape, Garchomp, Latios. So there's probably a couple more as well, but a lot of them at best speed tie as well. So this allows Manaphy to be a very threatening sweeper outside of rain and just using that Tail Glow to boost your special attack even higher. I do apologize, by the way, I am tired. I've been streaming a lot for a 153-hour event. I've been doing the 1 a.m. to 9 a.m. shift over on twitch.tv/adrive, so I'm pretty exhausted, but I've still been sleeping too, so I'm just having a good time. The next set is just a Tail Glow offensive. It's just fast setup, right? People overlook the fact that while Manaphy's bulky, it's also fast, right? Base 100 in a Gen 4 metagame is actually decently fast, which I really like about Manaphy. So you Tail Glow, you Surf, you Ice Beam, you Energy Ball. You basically have your best of both worlds, right? You have your Ice Beam, which is obviously great for Dragonite, Flygon, Gliscor. I mean, Surf is good for Gliscor too. But you have your Ice Beam for your Dragons, your Grass types. You have your Stab, Surf, and then you have your Energy Ball, so you can deal with Suicune, deal with Starmie. Dealing with Manaphy is really scary, right? Especially when it was on rain, because even Unaware Clefable can lose to Manaphy even with max special defense, because when it was on rain, if it was modest, like it had a chance to 2-hit KO with a crit. So and Clefable always having to heal up, it being limited to Moonlights, and if it's running, which are worse in rain, and if it's running Wish, it has to protect after. So there's just opportunities. Plus you can stall out Clefable's attacks as well. By just resting up in the Moonlight. So this is like it's a giant threat, right? So even though you might think that like, oh, there's Pokemon like Mantine, Pokemon like that can deal with it. Like it's just, Manaphy is just one of the mons that can overwhelm most of its counters, which I love about it. But this is just using more offensive variant if you guys want a faster paced one and just want to Tail Glow and go. The next set we have is the Fat Calm Mind set. Now, this is very similar to Suicune, obviously, and Suicune can probably do this a little bit better, but the difference being is that you could still run Energy Ball if you want to obviously differentiate yourself from Suicune. So it's bold, and that's so you could take a better hit. You could take like +2 Garchomp's Outrage. You could take a +1 Dragonite's Outrage. You know, you could take just the physical attack in the tier. Choice Band and Infernape's Close Combat better. So just the physical attackers in the tier. This allows you to take it better. The speed is there always for Breloom. And Surf is your main move, obviously, of choice. And Calm Mind and Rest are going to be on the set with Hydration with Leftovers, right? And then your move that is like a toss-up of what you want. Ice Beam. If you run Ice Beam, you're basically the same as Suicune, right? You're more or less the same as Suicune. So the biggest thing is that you can actually wake up when you go for rest if you're on rain. If you run Energy Ball, you differentiate yourself as Suicune and you help yourself out versus bulky waters. But the last move that's an option is Rain Dance as well. You can run Surf, Rain Dance, Calm Mind, and Rest. And with Rain Dance, you never have to worry about something beating you 1v1 with Toxic or Thunder Wave status, because that rain is up. So you set up your own rain for your own hydration, allowing Manaphy multiple times to stand. So that's the difference between it and Suicune. I keep comparing the two because Calm Mind sets are very similar to what Suicune can actually do. Though at the moment, for some reason, Suicune can't have pressure. It's interesting. So, yeah. It's definitely, like, it's just interesting to know. So I do think that Manaphy has the better ability at the moment when it comes to rain, at least. And the last set is a really funny lure set. So a lot of people expect Manaphy to be set up for the most part. This one is Choice Scarf. Now, why would you use Choice Scarf for Manaphy? You can maybe lure something like a fat Garchomp or Infernape going for U-turn, like if it's Bandit. A Latios like at 50% thinking it can come in on you and beat you 1v1. So with a Choice Scarf, you have that +1 speed, Ice Beam, Surf, and Energy Ball. And then your last move is U-turn because Manaphy does have access to U-turn. And this allows us to get some momentum. It's really fun to use. I've actually had a lot of fun with this set, and I've had some success, but it's not as satisfying as tail going up, obviously, and just sweeping your opponent. I do want to mention some other options for Manaphy. I've seen people run Skill Swap on it as a means of beating Unaware Clefable and Mantine 1v1, so that's a really interesting option. Basically, you Skill Swap, and you get their ability, so they no longer have Unaware or Water Absorb, and they can't wall you 1v1, so I think that's a pretty cool option. I think that bulky Calm Mind sets with Rest on Rain could work too. I already told that before, but for the most part, I think Tail Glow is what really makes it an impressive Pokemon. Obviously, in terms of teammates, Rain setters like Pelipper and Politoed are great with Damp Rock. Kingdra is good too because it appreciates a Pokemon like Manaphy breaking through the Pokemon that are usually special walls, right? Like Blissey, like Manaphy can beat it 1v1 easily in the rain. So Kingdra's a good partner. Azumarill's a good partner as well. Just another rain Pokemon to really just take advantage of that rain alongside Manaphy and just help the other break. So I love Manaphy. It's one of my favorite water types, and it's just such a cool mon, right? And I don't know how long this Pokemon's actually going to be allowed on Showdown. I don't know. I seriously don't. They just recently banned Drizzle, and then I think Manaphy might be coming at some point as well. But hope y'all enjoy it. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you did, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.